So today in the market, all indices closed negatively. Mid cap was beaten relatively more. The only sector which performed is metal sector. So today the complete banking sector, including private, public, finance, those are the sector which are beaten down very badly. So it's banking sector turn today. And in thematic indices, oil and gas, infrastructure and commodities, they stayed neutral. Apart from that, everything closed negatively. When it comes to industries, MFI, microfinancial institution, has performed today. And the trend, if you see, it is at near 52-week high. It is in range for the last 200 days. So it is on the 52-week higher side. And apart from that, so if you see MFI, out of 6 stocks, nearly 5 stocks has performed closed positively, which means there is a breadth support also for MFI industry. So we need to see. And then again, refineries and marketing. Out of 6 stocks, nearly 4 stocks closed positively. Sanitary ware. Okay, even this is also doing good. Railway wagon, shipbuilding, they also perform good. Out of 4, which means both the shipbuilding and railway wagon stocks has performed closed positively today. Apart from that, metal trading closed positively. And yeah, coal from oil and gas. That's it. Nothing great actually. Only the top 5 if you see, MFI and refineries, e-learning and railway wagon. Okay, let's see one by one. And if you see the breadth, participation of breadth, the top 5 you see, MFI, e-learning, refineries, sanitary, railway wagon. These are the one which has breadth also, along with the momentum. So that's the reason I'm not getting into these industries. So let's see MFI first of all. Okay, so in MFI, credit tax is Grameen. It closed nearly 10% positively. And even Arman Finance closed 5.2% upside. Muthoot Microfinance 1.8%. Fusion Satin. Except Spandana, everything closed positively today. So some amount of money flow came into this industry. Yeah. Arman is also in this same range for last 200 days. Credit tax is it is at 9% below 52-week high. So this is the one strong stock actually. And also Muthoot Microfinance. This is also, I think it is about to break the resistance. We need to see. So it is 10% away from the 52-week high. And what else? E-learning, railway wagon. Let's see. So yeah, Mazda and Tetigra, they haven't closed much positively, but this is the one. Cochin Ship and JWL. Those two have performed very good today. So apart from that, what else? Sanitary ware and refineries. Okay. So MRPL has closed 10% positively. Chennai Petrol also did 3%. Reliance also closed positively, somewhere around 1% today. IOC, except Hindustan Petrol, everything is positive today because of MRP and Chennai Petrol. The index industry, this refineries industry has went upside. So one more is sanitary ware. Okay, the two stocks from sanitary ware is one is Hindware and the other is Sera. Both closed positively, but the whole trend is they are at 52-week low. There is not much RS score over here. They are coming from the bottom. So let's see. We have other industries which are doing good. We can concentrate more on MFI and some activities happening in railway and shipbuilding also. And today you can check even metals also. So yeah, that's what happening. And even in IT, not much has happened. Yesterday, I think IT is the one which closed more negative side. Anyway, as of now, we can say that metals is doing good. And apart from metals, IT is also doing good. But IT index has to break out the 52-week high. And PSU Bank is also at all-time high with very little correction. So when it comes to market breadth, again, today also there is not much. When compared to yesterday, today is fine, but still they are not in our zone. So overall market breadth is weak itself. So overall market momentum is also weak. So, and apart from that, so today's ratio, if you see, again 10% of the stocks closed, 4% is downside. So the ratio is still down. So there is a huge sell-off today also. And swing condition, if you see, still there is no swing. It is not a good environment to take any swing trades. So no to swing trading. And if you see, even the candles which closed above near highs are less only. There is no clear bias over here. And the Nifty 500 candle, if you see, it closed negatively, but there is a huge tail, which means there is a V-shaped recovery happened after the afternoon session. But unless we see some follow-up tomorrow with some good amount of buying, we need this ratio to 4% ratio to be higher than the selling. At least it should be the one-day ratio should be near 1 to 1.5. More than 1.5 is good actually, but at least it should be higher. So if there is some follow-up over here, then only we can see some reversal from here. Okay, so that's what today's market is. So if you see the Nifty 550 candle and 500 candle, this is the market. It broke yesterday itself. It broke this support 25.5K and it came down. Now it is at 25K support. So the market took support at 25K, 25,000. Even Nifty 500 also, it's same thing. And if you see if as a market, total market, Nifty 50 index, if you see it is doing lower lows actually. So it took support somewhere over here, and then again it went some upside, and then again it came down. So very steep downfall. And even if you see Nifty 500 also, it took support somewhere over here, and again a small pullback up to upside. Again, there is a downfall. But when it comes to banking sector, it didn't form any lower low. It's more or like two double top it has done, but it didn't do the lower low, which means it is showing strength in this fall. So out of that, banking, if you see the financial services and private banks, even private banks has done lower low, but whereas PSU banks, it has done some higher low. So if you see this pattern where the whole market is doing this kind of downside, but PSU banks stayed strong. So the money is relatively the PSU banks is strong, and maybe in coming days when market starts picking up, PSU banks will move higher. Even metals also doing same thing, higher low, and everything is weak, and IT is also strong. It didn't create any lower low. It stayed at the support itself. So it is clear that IT and the PSU bank and then metal. So only these three are the sectors which are strong in this fall. So in coming days, we should focus on setups coming from these three sectors: metal, PSU banks, and IT. Again, gold is running, silver is running like anything. Anyway, this is today's analysis.